Baker almost feels like a second home now. With the sheriff's help, we shut down the local drug gang for good. Maybe the addicts here can finally get the help they need. Maybe. Colonel Royas is one of the best leaders the NCR has to offer. He genuinely cares about these people. Not just the mission, not just the NCR's interests. The people. That's the kind of man who reminds you what the NCR can actually be when it's working the way it should. Sure, there are bad eggs. Every organization and government has them. But as long as there are people like Royas out here, I think there's still a chance. Still something worth building in this wasteland. My name is Mordecai, and this is my second tale of two wastelands.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to some more New Vegas Long 15 with Mordecai. We are hanging out in Casa Stanton because we're about to go meet the man. We've seen the portrait of him. We've heard some not so positive things about him from our good friend Roberto here, so we might have to kill some people if he's a bad dude, abusing people and whatnot. I don't know. Should we go in the basement? Is he going to have a pile of corpses in there as well? It's possible. How the heck do we get upstairs? Is the real question, though. There we go. He's the last person I think we need to talk to before we can work with the NCR, so I don't know. We could work for him. We could also just go back to Royas, see what he has to say when we investigate. I was trying to see. Okay, so there are some named NPCs here. Who the heck are you?
Hey there, sugar, looking for a little company or just passing through?
A little of column A and a little of column B. Who are you?
I go by Gracie. I'm Stan's hospitality girl. I'll make you real hospitable, and you know what I mean.
What's on offer?
For 300 caps, I'll make you forget your troubles for a while. Interested?
Do you take NCR money?
That stuff is worthless back in the hub.
Sure, why not?
Good. Now you and me can find some place nice and quiet.
Well, let's bang his hooker, I guess. Maybe that'll make him respect us.
Back for more, huh?
Where are you from?
Used to be from the hub. That's all I really have to say on that.
Do you like what you do?
I don't really share my private life with customers.
Okay.
Take care, sugar.
Well, it was worth asking anyways. What's up?
Hey there, can I get you anything?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Lindsay, the indentured bartender here at Hacienda Staten. I've been working here about 3 years to pay off some debts my family owes to Baron Staten. At this rate, I'll have to pay them off in 127 years!
Oh no, we sent this guy to work here and now he's an indentured servant as well. Oh geez. Why is your family in debt?
Staten made a deal with my father. A great deal, I'm sure he'd add. He agreed to sell land to my dad to build a farm. My family figured we'd be able to pay it back once our crops started growing, but they never did. Now we're all working here to pay back the loan, plus interest.
Is there any way I can help?
Unless you can magically turn a desert into fertile farmland, probably not. Thanks, though.
Never say never.
What's on your mind?
Can you tell me more about Hacienda Stanton?
Hacienda Staten was built in 2271 and was created from the ground up using Baron Frederick Staten's visionary expertise. Frederick Staten himself oversaw every step of construction and hired only the best contractors to build it. We utilized the same sandcrete techniques and materials they used to make shady sands back west. The hacienda was completed ahead of schedule and under budget. Pretty amazing, right?
Can you tell me again, but with more energy? Okay, now tell me what you really think about it.
Not while I'm working. And I'm always working.
Can you tell me again, but with more energy?
I don't know, I think I was pretty pumped. I wouldn't want you to get too excited talking about this wonderful place. What's on your
Feel like I'm
mind?
at Disneyland. How is it working here? Do the customers treat you well?
Well, it's like they always say, the more money your customers have, the nicer they are to you. Oh, they don't say that? I must have gotten it confused with another saying. Yeah, people are mean. But I'd rather deal with Frick's snooty friends than shovel dirt on the farm. And I'm grateful for what I have, at least.
That's fair. All right.
See you.
See you later. It's like I said a million times, the voice acting in this mod is just out of this world.
Say what you will about Mr. Stanton, but he knows how to take care of his own.
That's not what the other people were saying, but sure. Ooh, a deluxe chemistry set. Let's make some stim packs. We actually have a high enough science for that now. Spits and eyes. Hello.
¿Qué carajo estás mirando?
Do you speak English?
Solo para el de arriba. Y tú no eres él. Especialmente no hablo inglés con los amigos del jefe.
I speak enough Spanish to know that you're insulting me.
Entonces no me hables. No soy tu amigo ni quiero serlo.
What do you do here?
Le disparo a la gente.
Alright, well, I don't actually speak Spanish, so
Baja.
tell me a joke.
Quítate la verga.
Yeah, alright, well. I'm not even going to let him read it because I don't speak it, and so I don't know what he's actually saying. What's up, Frick?
I don't believe we've met. I should need no introduction, but I'll give it to you anyways. I'm Bruno Frederick Stanton, but I've yet to meet someone who called me anything other than Frick. You can call me that too, assuming that we're talking business here.
Why the frick would I call you that? Pleasure to meet you.
Yes. And what did you want?
Royez is asking if Baker needs any assistance. He directed me to you. There's a caravaneer named Elias. Some crap happened, and we were hoping you could grease some wheels. I'm curious about you. Quite a nice place you have here. I'd like to talk politics. Yes, Royez is asking if Baker needs any help.
Well, before I can help you guys, you're gonna need to help me.
How so?
Well, the local sheriff was a friend of mine. He was protecting me from those hub elites investigating so-called corruption charges. Pfft. Get him on board, then we'll talk.
Sounds like a bribe, just outright. I'll see what I can do. Then I guess I'll just return to Royez then. Best of luck with that.
What the hell? You're not even gonna consider my request? Motherfucker, do you know who I am? I will bury you. Hey, I'm talking to you,
No.
asshole.
You get kicked out. Okay, that's hilarious. I kind of want to live with my consequences here, so I'm not going to reload. We'll see what
Stay
Royez
safe
has to
out
say. That is really funny. He just kicks you out. Also, apparently there's a skill book up on the roof here. Can you get up on the roof? I don't really see any way to do it. Something to keep in mind. Hey,
Hello again.
Frick Stanton doesn't like me. I spoke to Mayor Stone and Frick Stanton.
And? What did you find out?
I pissed him off and got kicked out of the hacienda. Sorry.
Did you at least speak to Mayor Stone?
He told me not to worry, that everything is under control. There's dozens of bodies in the basement, including who I believe to be the old mayor.
The new mayor murdered the old mayor? How the hell can something like this happen in California? Jesus! It's unbelievable to me that the coup on Californian soil will go completely unnoticed by the government. We're definitely moving on this, but it's a question of getting our ducks in a row. Because when I send my troops into a heavily defended town hall, we can't afford to worry about raiders and looting when we do so.
So what do we do now?
We may need to get the Baker police involved to gather more support and squeeze both Stone and Stanton. In the meantime, I want you to investigate the rumors of raiders hitting caravans along the road. They're a hole up around here somewhere, Probably away from town and further from Stanton. My guess would be somewhere in Hollow Hills.
What if I kill the raiders when I find them?
I would highly recommend against that. You're standing in California. We don't shoot people without justification or a proper trial.
Any other leads?
I look for somewhere with multiple exits. Wherever these raiders are coming from, they're slippery. Always able to get away before troopers can make it to the caravans. I imagine they'd have some kind of exit plan in place. Maybe try the caves.
Okay, I'll look for them.
Good luck. Return to me as soon as you find them.
Awesome. I gotta assume this is the main quest, but I don't actually know. Search Hollow Hills for raiders hitting caravans, and it did mark 3 different locations on the map, so we'll go check them out. Hey,
Hey there, name's Wedge. Nice to meet you.
what do you have for sale? Tell me about yourself. What type of guns do you sell to Fort Weston?
Mostly service rifles. They're our bread and butter. They're clean, they're reliable, good fire rate, and ever since we fixed the wood swelling issue 3 years ago, we've had no complaints.
Nice.
No, sorry. I can only sell to Fort Weston. If you want to buy guns from us, I know that our field office at McCarran can sell them to civilians.
McCarran?
Yeah, take it easy.
So these are gun runners, huh? Man, I don't want to go back to McCarran to get guns. I mean, these are pretty undefended here. Lead-lined metal box. What the heck is in there? Well, might as well pick this. Laser rifle. I'm good. You were not very good at protecting your merchandise, lady. You don't have a single other guard up here. Well, I guess she doesn't really have anything anyways. Okay. Maybe this person will trade with me.
Hey there, need anything?
Yeah, you got anything good? Oh, you actually have a lot of stuff, or at least a lot of ammo. Buy some 44. Or our
Hey there.
trail carbine. What were we doing again? Oh yeah, the cave. So we need to go somehow in that direction. Maybe let's go from the hitching post where we first entered. And then we can go into the caves. Yeah, this looks like the route to do it. Hollow Hills East. And we got a rattlesnake. These things are so hard to hit. There you go. That wasn't too bad. Okay, I don't really see any caves. Rad scorpions, apparently. Oh, that's a big rad scorpion. Okay. Why'd you guys run away? You don't want to fight? Oh, crap. Where'd that one come from? We have some really good shotgun perks, so this lever action shotgun is actually just destroying them. Plus, I think shotguns are pretty good against bark scorpions when you have the DT on it. Okay, I do see this cave. What's going on here? Twin spheres. Maybe that's what we want? There's also a cave over there. Okay. Oh, might as well try them both. Maybe it's just geckos? Something else? Any raiders? Are the geckos working with the rad scorpions to create a safe environment to raise their children? I don't know. What's the lore of this cave? Probably isn't any. Oh, this gecko's fast. Get back here. I don't want combat music to keep playing forever. Oh, he was getting reinforcements. Well, we're getting some good XP at least. And the animal control perk's always nice. And we did level up. Nice. I guess I'll try to use that right now. I think we're still in combat, so I don't know if it'll pop up, but it'll pop up eventually. Dead Castle gang member. Okay, so that's part of that drug group. Drug smugglers that we stopped. Okay, there we go. Level up. I'm gonna put everything into barter. Barter, barter, barter. What a great perk. And we're going to take light steps, so we no longer set off mines and traps. Couldn't take that throughout the entirety of Fallout 3, and it was painful. Crazed Gecko. Oh, crap. These guys have a lot of health. Yeah, I wanted to take light steps so bad, but our agility was always way too low, so we never could, even though we had like 50 levels. It's very nice not stepping off and setting off every single trap, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot more in 3, I feel like, though, than New Vegas. Did we... What is that? Did I launch some, like, explosive grenades or something? The gecko's heightened aggression and tendency to attack well beyond its normal limits is likely the result of psychotic something. I didn't read the last word, but yeah, these... They're on drugs, basically. They were doing psycho. This gecko's heightened damage resistance and increased agitation is very likely the result of Med-X intoxication. Nice. Guess they got overrun by freaking geckos, huh? And lots of meds, potentially. Okay, we got a note. Long journey. Got some hydro with Emily earlier. Been talking about life, and I got to write this down before I forget. We were talking about whether or not we want to keep doing this drug running thing. Jobs on the reserve are hard to come by. NCR doesn't want us to raid, but they won't let us work either. So when some dude from Hub City offered us 2,000 caps for moving some of our supply, I jumped on it. After 600 miles of keeping our heads down from the NCR, been thinking if I want to do this for the rest of my life. Emily said she wanted to join up with the other cons out east. Says that she wants me to come with her, but I don't know. I don't want to be a raider or a drug dealer or anything like that anymore. I just don't want to have to keep my head down. Kind of wish my dad joined Papa when he left all those years ago. Dad says that I would have got killed at Bitter Springs and that all those California politicians would be saying that I deserved it. Why the hell should I care what these a-holes think? Whether I stay on the streets or go to college, I'll never hold my head down. For the rest of my life, my head's going to be up, raised to the sky. Rip. In pepperonis. Now his head's in the dirt. And there's Emily. Let's take her stuff too. Yeah, okay, so these are like cons. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting to see them out here. Sounds like they're like stragglers from Papa Con or whatever in New Vegas. Alright, I haven't used bats for a while, so let's use bats on these rats. Boom. We have Grim Reaper sprint, so you can kind of spam it as long as you kill him. Of course, you gotta reload, but bats reload is so much better than just regularly reloading. You reload faster, I think. And you take less damage. Oh, you're still alive. Get out of here. This cave is huge. We haven't gone... Okay, so this way's a dead end. Some bottle caps, always nice. And then we just go downstairs? Or no, this leads up, okay. Whoa. What the... What just happened there? Why did I fly backwards? That was strange, okay. Let's not do that again. This gecko's heightened speed and increased agitation is likely the result of Ultrajet. Did I come this way? Maybe I did. Okay. Alright. Well, let's grab that Ultrajet off of him. And then double back and go upstairs? I don't know. Usually you don't see caves like this in New Vegas, so I kind of like it. Okay, so... We ended up sort of south of where we were. Guess this is like the Gecko Cave. Oh, I just saw my health down there on the bottom. Holy crap. Gotta be careful. I was not paying attention to it. Okay, so we went into this cave. Let's go into this cave. There's a lot of caves. Scenic Overlook. Sure. Dang, we blew through like 80 shotgun shells just going through that cave, so we gotta switch guns here. We have like a few slugs left. That's not going to be enough if this place is full of enemies too. Hollow Hills Cave. Do actually have a quest marker here. So maybe this is the right cave. We need to deal with our food and thirst though. That'll heal us a little bit. Dead Morton Mercenary. He's got an assault rifle. Nice. Specialist Light Rigging? Yeah, Light Rig. We'll keep using ours. Service Rifle is a pretty good gun. At least like early on and with the right perks. Like it's actually doing pretty well against these rad scorpions. But that also might just be because we have so many perks that are making it better. And the rad scorpions in New Vegas are way easier than Fallout 3's. Also, rigged shotgun. I just stepped right on that. But I have light steps, so it didn't actually go off. Haha. Dead Prospector. Some more food. Scavenger Hunt Key number 1. I don't know what that's about. One piece at a time. Okay, we just started some cool unmarked quest where you go on a scavenger hunt. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. You know, if a single one of these bark scorpions were albino rad scorpions, we would be so dead. We wouldn't even have a chance, but not too bad. We're just kind of running out of ammo here is the problem. Thankfully, I've been keeping my trail carbine fully loaded for this nasty thing at the end. Dang. Good thing he's stuck. I really like these cave designs. It's just like the ones you see throughout Fallout 3 and New Vegas, but it's a lot more intricate. There's like multiple floors, they double back on each other. It makes it very confusing to navigate, but it also makes it a little bit more interesting than normal. All right, get out of here. So we can go this way, seemingly. And fight giant freaking rad scorpions. Let's back up a little bit. It's like a waste using ammo on those guys, but oh my gosh. There we go. That all the big ones in here? Holy crap. We're running low on ammo. I thought we had a lot. Duffel bag. No ammo in there. Is that all that's in here? And a dead guy. Nice. With a cowboy repeater. Okay, he's got some stuff. He had a .45 pistol from Honest Hearts. Going to try and avoid using DLC guns for now. Till we get to that DLC. Kind of like what we did with 3. I don't know why I'm being careful. I don't think we can set those off anymore. I feel like we're exactly where we're supposed to be, but I guess we'll see. These people are all dead, so... Specialist combat armor. What does that look like? Can we repair it? Yes. Okay, so it's just like regular combat armor, but with missing like a shoulder pad or something. Actually, the leather reinforced is
Hold
better.
up there, stranger.
Oh, I didn't even see
State
you.
your business or get shot.
I'm with the NCR. Colonel Royez is having me investigate the caravan raids. I'm going to shoot you just for threatening me. I'm a prospector. I'm looking for salvage. I don't want any trouble. I'm a courier. Don't have a message, though. I'm a hunter. I was killing the rat scorpions here. I'm with the NCR.
Figures. The NCR will send troops to help the caravan, but not us.
So you're the ones raiding the caravans?
Not anymore. There are too many troopers there, and I'm not going to face the full force of the bear for shooting at them. Of course, now that I've told you this, I'm going to need your word that you won't tell anyone else about this place.
No. Yes. No.
Then that's it. Sorry about this.
Okay, maybe we say yes and we bring him in, because I don't want to piss off Royez if we don't have to. All right, let's try that again, my friend.
Hold up. All right, then. I'll trust your good intentions. Name's Jeremiah. It's nice to meet you. You can walk around, but don't start shit. I'm going to level with you. We're hiding out in these caves because Stanton kicked us off our lands, and we raided some caravans.
Let's talk about resolving this situation. Tell me about yourself.
Born and raised in the hub state. I was a sickly child. Asthma. So my mom moved me and my sister to the frontier for outdoor living to toughen me up. My pa stayed behind in the hub, but eventually moved to the boneyard to chase union jobs. I adopted the ranching lifestyle in full, and the doctor said my lungs fixed themselves. After that, I figured it was my calling, so I kept ranching.
Where's your wife?
She took work as a caravaner on the short loop, so I won't see her for the next year or so, assuming, of course, I survive this. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my son. Well, he's my pride and joy. He's got the spirit at the very least. He'll turn out great.
Why are you attacking the caravans?
We went from having a functional bed with a mattress to having to sleep on the floor of a damp cave. We lost everything. Nakayama had a shit ton of guns, so we armed up. We were gonna hit some of Stanton's boys, but we screwed up, hit a Fargo caravan. This isn't a hub metro. We'll be hanged for that, even if it was a mistake. The NCR isn't going to offer us clemency, so we're going down fighting. Well, I say that, but there weren't troopers guarding the cargo before. They are now, so we've been staying low.
Tell me about the raid on your ranch.
There was a man, called himself Mac. He and a bunch of those goons walked up to our ranch. They told us to leave peacefully or by force. We chose force. I sent Seth over to Beals for safety, and we shot at the intruders. Killed a couple of them, but the strange thing is, they didn't shoot back. They just threw some gas bombs in the home and set it on fire. We bolted to Beals' place, but they hit that too. We regrouped with Nakayama in his cave. He's used it as storage for his guns before.
Mac?
He's Stanton's top gun. He's followed around by some guy named Morton. Don't know much about the other fella, but Mac was pretty ruthless.
What do you think about Stanton?
In a just world, he would be drawn and quartered. We don't live in one of those, though. He's a respected businessman, political figure. Even if it means my execution, I would kill Stanton the moment I saw him.
I thought about it. What do you think of the NCR?
Honestly, I don't know what the hell to think. I pay taxes to the government so this shit doesn't happen, and now it's happened. But on the other hand, I don't think the government knows about this, so maybe they're not to blame. If the government knew about it, would they help us? Would have they helped us before we hit the caravan? Will they help now that we have? It's a lot to think about. The only thing I know is that I hate Stanton.
Why haven't you killed the rat scorpions?
Because we don't need to. We go to the ground outside the door with turpentine. They hate that crap. So, we can either use our limited ammo fighting them or save it for fighting Stanton whenever he comes knocking again. The choice is pretty easy.
Let's talk about resolving this situation.
Alright, let's talk.
Are you planning on attacking any more caravans?
Right now, we're hoping to have enough supplies to wait things out. Things are gonna blow up soon, and we can hope that Stanton and that new mayor kill each other.
You need to turn yourselves in. What if I can get Royez to agree to a raid on Stanton's compound? What if I can get you a substantial amount of caps to leave the area? What if I can get Royez to agree to a raid?
I mean, that would work for us. We do want Stanton to feel some pain, make him lose everything, but I'd have to talk it over with Jenna. Ideally, we'd want to join, but I can't imagine the Colonel would be up for letting us help with something like that. You'd have to lie to him and tell him that you took care of the raiders.
Okay. You need to turn yourselves in. What if I can get you a amount of caps?
Caps, huh? If Stanton made that deal instead of sending mercs at us, we might have taken it. If the deal is good enough, then we'll take it. But I'll have to talk it over with the family first.
Okay, I'm not going to tell them to turn themselves in.
Ask them.
They seem like victims of circumstance.
Remember, keep it on the down low.
Let's go talk to Royez, see what he has to say. Maybe he'll agree. Maybe he'll want me to kill them, but I don't really want to kill them.
To be frank, I'm not happy with you being here at all. Still, if Jeremiah says you're okay, then we're okay. My name is Bill.
Why not? Well, I hope we can be friends anyways. My name's Mordecai.
Goodbye, comrade.
I like his voice. Grandma McDougal.
Hey there, son.
Are you okay with your son raiding caravans?
After the attack, there was no talking to anyone here. We were all so angry.
Her voice.
So, we hit back. I'm not happy, but I can't blame him either. Bye-bye.
Such a good song. God's gonna cut you down. You his wife?
Hey there.
What do you think of the current situation? I'm okay with like not talking to everybody here because I kind of want to go back to Royez, see what he has to say. Oh, you're the son?
So, Dad let you in. Nice to meet you. My name's Seth.
Do you go on raids? Does it bother you killing people? You're still pretty young.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just head out of here. Oh wait, this is the guy who stored guns here?
Hey there, name's Tommy Nakayama. It's nice to meet you.
Sure. What do you do here?
I'm the guns and ammo man. I've been collecting guns and the ammo for nearly 2 decades at this point. Got myself quite an arsenal.
You like guns then?
Yeah, I was a quartermaster in the army for 2 years. Didn't like it much. Wasn't really a fan of kicking the locals off their land, so I didn't re-enlist. Didn't get any of the benefits, but whatever. The government wasn't gonna give them to me anyways. But I did like the guns, so I took a bunch of the broken weapons with me. I wasn't gonna throw them away.
I was hoping he'd sell us some.
Keep sticking it to the man, brother.
Yeah, fight the power. Hunting shotgun, okay. Alright, so how the heck do we get out of here? I'm hoping I can just head straight. Kind of a pain to get back here, too. Maybe there's a shorter route? Yeah, can I just go here and get out? Yes, awesome. There's an enemy, though. With 0 HP. How are you alive, sir? Alright, let's go back to Royez, see what he has to say. Should we tell him everything? Should we tell him nothing? I don't know. I wanted to talk about the raiders. Also, I just saw this dialogue option. I've talked to the police, the mayor, the DRC, Stanton, and you. No one will help me. Please give Elias a pass.
Absolutely unbelievable. Well, you've exhausted your options, and I'm not cold-hearted enough to let you walk away empty-handed. I don't typically provide military passes to civilians, but here, I'll write up a temporary pass for Mr. Turner to head through I-15 West. When he arrives in the hub, he will need to immediately head to the local DRC office and get new identification papers drafted. Although most people give up when confronted with the great Californian bureaucracy, You got an audience with Stanton and the mayor. If you're looking for more work, come see me after you help your friend. We may be able to work together, if you can prove your resourcefulness.
Okay, that kind of makes it sound like we should go turn this in and come back, and maybe he'll have more jobs for us than just the ones we've been doing? Maybe. Alright, well, let's go do that really quick. Just got to walk back to the Mojave really quick and go talk to Elias. Maybe he'll give us something too, some money. It's cool how quick the transition is between the two. Took like 1 second.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. Here's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Nice.
Hey again. How's everything coming along?
Good news. I cleared your name and got you your paperwork. You're free to pass through the gate.
No way. You're the best. I really owe you one. Here's what I've got for now. Don't forget to come by Baker later to get the rest.
Oh, I won't. Kind of want your backpack. 250 bottle caps. Nice. Awesome. Well, now that we've got that done, we can go back to Royez and maybe see Elias somewhere in Baker. What are we going to do here, my friend? I wanted to talk to you about the Raiders.
Have you located them?
I have news.
Good. What's the report?
I found and identified the Raiders. They're willing to open negotiations.
What type of negotiations? A bribe, I assume.
That is correct.
California typically doesn't negotiate with terrorists, especially when I don't even know what raiders we're dealing with.
The Raiders are just ranchers that Stanton displaced. He destroyed their homes.
So the rumors are true then? That's low, even for Stanton. I understand why they did what they did then. But when they started hitting caravans, they became criminals. Still, if they were willing to talk, did you come to any terms?
They may be open to leaving the area for a large sum of caps. Would you consider a pardon?
A pardon? No. I could waive the damages, but they'd be under military incarceration for the foreseeable future.
They may be open to leaving for a large sum of caps.
That would be acceptable, but it isn't ideal for anyone. No one gets punished, not them or Stanton. We'd need their testimonies to move against him. I'm not in the habit of bribing my problems away, but if you happen to have a 5-figure amount of caps lying around, you're welcome to try.
I don't have any money.
Ask them.
Okay.
Good.
So maybe we should tell them to turn themselves in? I'm trying to, obviously resolve this peacefully, but I don't know what the best option is here. I'm going to walk back to them and I'll just cut you guys in. All right, let's talk.
Oh, hello again.
Let's talk about resolving this.
All right, let's talk.
Have you decided on whether you'll accept a sum of caps? You need to turn yourselves in.
The hell we will. The criminals are Stanton and his goddamn mercs. They're the ones raiding us. Why aren't you making them turn themselves in? I mean, you're asking us to go to prison and then return to no homes. No person would ever make that decision.
It's not worth it. Jail's at least 3 hots and a cot. The colonel is a way better shot than you. You need to turn yourselves in. You have to face a trial and answer for your crimes. It's not worth it.
Well, that's true. Even prison would be an improvement to our current situation. Tell you what, get us an assurance from the colonel that we'll be well treated and we'll surrender.
Okay. Maybe we should have said that before. Man, there's got to be a quicker way to get out of here and back in here. It is not easy. It's quite the walk. Maybe it's not supposed to be convenient. All right, give me a second here. They might be open to turning themselves into the NCR.
That's good. I'm sympathetic to them, but they do need to show good faith. I'll sweeten the pot by waiving the damages raiders would normally have to pay when raiding caravans.
Okay. Is that all I had to talk to you about? Maybe I'll just use the console command, move to QT. Because, man, screw walking back there. I have Royce's terms of surrender here. They're generous.
Surrender? Well, my family and I would be willing to surrender, but you're going to have 2 big holdouts.
Grandma?
Beale and Nakayama both hate the government.
Oh.
So you're going to need to sweet talk them.
Why do they need convincing?
Our ranches are still standing, but theirs was burned to the ground. They even shot Bill's dog. Both of them hate the government and want to burn it to the ground. This is the second time this has happened to Bill, too. They're as thick as thieves, though. Convince one, and you'll convince the other.
Okay, well, it seems like it'll be easier to convince Tommy over there, because this guy was kind of a jerk to us. So let's go to Tommy first.
I heard what you've been talking about with the McDougalls. Only way they're gonna take my freedom is if they rip it from my cold, dead hands.
You want to start a movement against the government? Prisons are recruiting. Look, the terms are fair. If I can't talk you out of it, why don't you and Beal just leave? The terms are fair.
I didn't fucking agree to them.
You want to start a movement against the government? Prisons are recruiting. I don't get it. Is it saying, like, join the powder gangers?
You know what? You know what you're talking about. Alright, I'll talk to Beal about it. You can tell the McDougalls that we'll agree.
Okay. Yes. They're going to start a revolution in the prison? I don't know. I don't understand that dialogue option. Okay.
Oh, hello again.
They agreed to surrender.
I didn't think you could convince them, but I'm glad they see that the deal's a good one. Tell your colonel that we'll come peacefully.
Nice. Good, peaceful resolution. Potentially the best we could hope for here. I don't know. Maybe there's some different routes to solving this. Give me a second to get back. I convinced them to surrender.
Excellent. The sooner we start solving this problem through the courts instead of with bullets, the better.
Do you have any more work?
You've done good work for us so far. And based on your handling of the last situation, this should be up your alley. The Baker Sheriff's Office is currently disorganized. I've been largely unable to reach Sheriff Nolan Crow, and have always been transferred to his deputy. I want you to investigate the situation, and then return here once things are resolved.
Good news. I've already dealt with the situation. The sheriff was an alcoholic, but he's cleaned himself up.
Well, I suppose if he's gotten himself cleaned up, we can give him a second chance. The file on him back in the Federal Records Bureau was actually rather impressive. Perhaps he can live up to it again. Head back to him. Let him know that we're going to need his help soon.
Cool, cool. I'm glad we did that already.
Welcome back. What can I do for you today?
I'm with Colonel Royez. He's authorizing assistance to your sheriff's office.
What changed?
The colonel believes that Mayor Stone and Stanton are connected to the recent raids.
Well, he's right. That bastard Stanton is definitely involved, but I get the sense you're aiming for hitting the town hall instead, right? You want us to keep the town safe while the troopers raise hell. Well, you can tell the colonel the town will be safe in our hands.
Nice. Okay, maybe we're about to siege the town hall then. That'll be fun. Whoa, wait a second.
You're the one that's been helping Colonel Royez, right? Come with me. We're under attack. The base is on lockdown.
What's going on?
I don't know. Some mercs are rushing the south gate. Come on, quit wasting time.
Dang, should have waited till morning so I could see better. Who's attacking the fort? Are you trying to become state terrorists? Okay. I gotta assume it's Stanton, but that seems pretty extreme. No, we're out of ammo with that. Guess we'll switch to the pistol. Do you guys even need me? You seem to be kicking their balls. You killed like all of them by yourself. NCR OP. Well, we're gonna take all their stuff because I'm sure they have at least some ammo. Do they all just have hunting rifles? Yeah. Okay. What was that all about?
What were these idiots thinking? A handful of mercs against an NCR base?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Shit. Where's the colonel? Move right now. Get to the colonel.
No, it was all just a distraction. Save Colonel Royez. What did we get him into? Hey. Dead assassin. Ooh. Assassination note. Also, that's some pretty sick power armor there, my friend.
Oh, good. You're here.
What happened?
An attempt on my life. Mercenaries set up a diversion outside the southern gate, while assassins slipped into my office. They probably planned to escape while my troops swarmed the attackers. These assassins were able to get their hands on trooper armor, which means they were well connected. Morton is involved. Look, they didn't even burn their note from him. Amateurs. They must have been confident their plan would work.
Are you okay? Holy crap, look at your armor.
This is T-45D power armor, specially made for me during the Sierra campaign. I didn't expect to be wearing it again so soon.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. They didn't expect my security system, clearly. The turret saved my life. They neutralized the assassins before they could finish drawing their weapons.
What should we do now?
Morton made a huge mistake. We're heading to the town hall. We finally have the evidence we need to move against the mayor.
Can I gather some reinforcements?
Normally, I'd be hesitant, but after all your help, you've more than earned my trust. If you could convince others to help us, we'll accept the support, assuming they can handle themselves and won't get in the way. Let me know when you're ready to go.
But I am going to end the video there for today. Next time, I guess we're going to assault the town hall with the NCR and maybe a few other people. Maybe we can get the sheriff to help us or something. I don't know. This is pretty cool. I'm assuming this is the main quest though, so we might be rushing through the main quest suddenly, and whoa, those turrets, man. And suddenly we're going to be done with it, but that doesn't mean we have to leave the Long 15. There's still more side quests we can do, and I'd like to do the majority of them. I know we failed some just with picking the decisions we picked, but all the other like random side stuff I do still want to finish. Super cool. Seems like things are culminating. I assume we have to deal with Frick Stanton at some point as well, though. So maybe that will be another assault. I don't actually know. Anyways, if you have made it this far and enjoy this content, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that, though, thank you for watching, and peace out.